They want to distance themselves from One West, and yet they are using Lashawan Qadash, which is Arya's dialect. That's that fraudulent Hebrew dialect that Arya concocted because he was ignorant of how Semitic languages actually work, or if Hebrew Israelite proponents prefer, I say Shemitic languages. They kept making appeals to that. One of them actually ignorantly said, "Oh, if you're using the vowels with the vowel pointing, that's garbage." But meanwhile, we have transliterations that predate the time of the Masoretic texts that do not have vowel points, that were transliterated into Greek, that have the same pronunciations that appear in the Masoretic text. This is well over 1,000 years or close to 1,000 years before the time of the Masoretic text. And by that, I am referencing the Septuagint. I am referencing the New Testament. Obviously, I'm referencing also external writings from the Jews. Philo of Alexandria comes to mind. Different things like that. Even some of the writings that were found in the Dead Sea Scrolls, the transliterations that appear there completely debunk the argument for Lashawan Qadash. Lashawan Qadash is a completely fraudulent dialect. It's not ancient Paleo-Hebrew. The argument that the guy tried to say about the Moabite stone or whatever he was talking about, that's nonsense. For example, Swahili incorporates the Arabic script. A lot of people don't know that. Swahili incorporates the Arabic script, and yet Swahili is a different dialect than Arabic. But these guys are so ignorant that they'll, make the assertion that, well, because the Paleo script is different than the square script, that means that the dialects must have been different. That's one of the main arguments that they use. But if you ever ask them, and anybody listening to this, whenever you talk to the One Westers, including these Torah onlyists, because they technically are One Westers just by the simple fact that they're using that dialect, anybody who uses Lashawan Qadash, press them, ask them, show me an ancient transliteration from antiquity that proves definitively the pronunciations in that so-called system that Arya concocted. So, for example, show me in a transliteration that God's name was pronounced Yahweh, or show me in a transliteration that Joshua's name was pronounced Yahawashai. Just little things like that. They can't provide you any. However, we can provide definitive proof for the pronunciations found in the Septuagint, the pronunciations found in the New Testament, the pronunciations found in all these other things. And the other thing that they also do is that a lot of them ignorantly assert that the pronunciations that are actual Hebrew in modern Hebrew, they'll assert that that's Yiddish, not knowing that modern Hebrew and Yiddish are two completely distinct dialects. But they're so ignorant of that, they don't know that. But, I'm sorry if I had to go on that rant, but I just want to say this right now. I'm calling Judah Natzara or Judah Natzura out to a debate on Lashawan Qadash, or any of the Torah only Knights, or any proponent of Lashawan Qadash. I am calling you out to a debate to prove that dialect. And I guarantee you, you're not going to be able to do it. And I know all your arguments. Whether it's guerrilla Hebrew, I don't care if it's somebody from GMS, I don't care if it's Amayan, I don't care who it is. Anybody who's using that dialect, if you think that that is Paleo Hebrew, I am challenging you to a debate to prove Lashawan Qadash, which you're not going to be able to do. But if you feel otherwise, take me up on the offer. I would love to disprove you.